Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Denver. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Third down, they need 5.
2 yards. It's third down and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. That's quickly out to Williams.
Man, what a big time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On second down, Stroud. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Here comes third and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Khalil Mack. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Craig. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down, Chargers.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Putting the tight end in motion. We'll try to run for it. Will Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
Pistol here for Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL. On play action, Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
A loss of 5.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
37-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Whoa. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Stroud to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough.
And he'll be taken down. They got us back at the 50-yard line. Tui Pelotu in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some...
And they're going to get him the second time. He goes down again. Daquan Jones getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. To throw is Stroud. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. Now they'll pitch it out here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 41, here's second down and 9. Now a play fake. Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Here's Hampton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On play action, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
A gain of 10 yards.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Herbert to throw on second down. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
McConkey in motion.
First down.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Makes the score, Chargers 14, Broncos nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
For the Chargers.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over.
The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and
he gets free. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Chargers 14.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
For the Broncos.
Now return coming from the 7th. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and veteran Keenan Allen set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. On play action, now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's to the rookie out of Illinois, Pat Bryant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, Harvey. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Stroud to throw here on first down. Got it into the hands of Mims. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Rolling right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Throwing is Stroud. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll take this to about the 28. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Play action now. It's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Los Angeles.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Chargers.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hampton's going to get it on the zone read. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Zach Allen. He gets in there to record the sack. Number 16 now on the season. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 41 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Handoff now for Harvey. He'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hampton trying to work inside. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drop play here for Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught by Harvey. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Broncos.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
At the 36-yard line.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Here's Stroud. That's caught. Right side, it's Franklin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Broncos 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. Now, Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Motion man is Johnston. Herbert now on first down. Throwing right. That's Johnston. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Herbert to the air again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for first down.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, here's Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. We'll try the right side with Harvey. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. He connects with Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 6. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss of 7.
Khalil Mack. He gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. On second down, Stroud. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch. And
look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
that pass play good for 22. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now, a deep shot for Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Now Herbert again. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Herbert to the air again. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Broncos 23.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On first down, it's Harvey. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
second down throw for Stroud. That's right side and brought in by Williams. First and 10. 13
yards on the play.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
line. On the give, it's Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Daquan Jones on the stop.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
At the Chargers.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the ground, this is Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
On the give, this is Harvey. And a spirited run there. Somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. This one caught at the 4. And he will score again. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 4
yards on the pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Cooper DeJean on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. On play action. Now Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one down the field, but it wind up incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. To return, it's Mims. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. A run with Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second.
Here's Harvey. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Stroud. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 61 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And the Broncos are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Good for Broncos. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harvey. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 25.
Allen in motion. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance. They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense. And C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He connects with Mims. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
So,
line.
1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Got it into the hands of Mims. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And they will finally let him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Good for Broncos. First down.
That's Harvey running to left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's taken in by Franklin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
to throw is Stroud. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Broncos first down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On 1st and goal, Harvey to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
On play action, Stroud. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. The Chargers have it. Inside the 40. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Great, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Makes the score Chargers 45, Broncos 38.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over.
The Broncos offense. And C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And quickly out to Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now, Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Stroud. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Khalil Mack bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.